Hey guys, today is Tuesday. It's Monday. God, Monday the 2nd, and it is about, what time is it? Going on 5 o'clock, quarter to 5 in the evening. I haven't been on in quite a while, and kind of apologize for that, but not really, because anybody who's been on my Facebook knows there's been a lot going on around here. This has not been the best of months. Not a good month. Just to fill you guys in on what's been going on, Mindy, the little min pin, she ended up passing away the 12th of last month, and obviously she had gotten pretty bad, but it was at a point where we had pretty much made the decision to have her put down, and we called, that was a Monday, we called that Monday morning, because she didn't have, I hate dude on the motorcycle, I really do, I hate this guy, I'll talk about him later, but anyway, yeah, we had made the appointment for 1 o'clock or 1:30, I believe. It was 1 or 1:30 that afternoon to take her in. And more than likely we were going to have her put down. But before that, it was probably around 11:30. She was having a really bad morning anyway. But she had started panting a lot, which meant obviously she was in pain, and it just, you know, went on and on and on. She was very weak. She did go out to potty though. Had brought her back in, and she was in her little bed, and she had at one point, right before it all happened, she had wet herself. So I had took her out of her bed, got her, you know, we got her wiped down, and I was trying to make it comfortable to put her back in her bed. Meanwhile, you know, I'd had a sheet in the floor. I know I'm rambling, just kind of keep up. Had a sheet in the floor, and she was laying, you know, kind of sitting. She wasn't really laying, she was sitting there at first. And the next thing I knew, she started this, I don't know if it was a seizure or what it was. Anyway, she started like this really weird movement with her mouth. So I went down, you know, I called Dan, got down with her, and she just started shaking, and then that was it. She just passed away. So during this process, and I think as odd as it sounds, it upset me more, but Frida had come over when this was happening, and it's like she stopped, she looked, and let out this howling sound, and then bolted and ran off into the back of the house and wouldn't come out. And she pretty much, the only time she would come out was either go potty or pee. Potty or pee. Potty or eat, I'm sorry. And that went on for about a week with her, but she's come back around now. She's doing pretty good. But in any case, so yeah, that happened. We took her to have her cremated, and it's a story on that. Yeah, I'll talk more about that later on, but anyway. And other things that have happened is I haven't really done a update as far as the knee goes and the Ankylosing Spondylitis or any of that. Some of you remember it's probably been maybe a year that the last x-rays I had done, it's been about a year, showed, and now this is at my other rheumatologist, this is not the one I have now, I have changed, the x-ray showed that there was still just what they considered, whoever read the x-ray, I don't freaking know, that there was still just arthritis in the spine. And he wanted me to go on the Enbrel, and I kind of decided to do that, and then one thing led to another. It didn't happen. I was having issues with the office, so whatever. So I didn't see him for a while. So I got a new rheumatologist, which is in the same practice where my general practitioner is, and saw him a few weeks ago. And of course he wanted his own x-rays to go by or whatever, because we were having issues getting records from the other one. So he did new x-rays, and amazingly enough, which I already kind of figured this out anyway, but amazingly enough, the simple arthritis that was being noted in the other x-rays from a year ago has now turned into full-on, full-grown AS. I mean, it's pretty much taking over my whole body, in a sense. My neck is now fused. It's obviously in the SI joints in my hip. Those are fusing. One more so than I think the left side more so than the right side, but nonetheless they're fusing. Disc spaces narrowing in certain spots in the spine. I'm not sure exactly what areas. Probably I know one's in the middle because that's where I get a lot of pain there. So yeah, no movement in the neck, except I mean I can turn my head a little bit, but as far as like looking up or looking down, that's not really an option right now. Not happening. Can't do that when you have a fused neck, you know. It is now affecting the shoulders, which I don't know if he did x-rays on that. I'll have to check to see exactly what he had done. The shoulders, having issues with my hands, my fingers. It has affected, okay. I had gone to a dentist a month and a half ago, maybe? Something like that. Anyway, gone to the dentist to see what we could get done with my bottom teeth, because I'm having really bad issues with the bottom, especially the front bottom. And basically, I went in, she did the x-rays, had the consultation with her, and she said, you know, obviously she could tell that I was I took care of my teeth, which I do, but that was not the case. The problem is the AS is attacking the jaw, and luckily, and this has been clarified through the dentist and my new rheumatologist, because I explained the situation to him, and he was like, yeah, that's what's going on. So it's affecting the jaw, the bottom teeth, because it's attacking the roots from the jaw, from back here, all the way around, but really right here in the front. So, needless to say, they got to go. They're going to have to come out. I'm not thrilled about it, but that's what I'm given. They got to come out. The top teeth are still okay. 2 in the back on the top have to come out. But as far as the rest of them, they're fine. Except for, I've noticed, and she again clarified that's what's happening, the 2 top, one of them is like they're moving. I mean, I can't move them, they're not loose, but they've moved to a point, one's out like kind of overlapping the other, I guess. But as far as health-wise with them, they're fine. I don't have to get them yanked out or whatever. But, fun stuff. Fun stuff. So basically, in a nutshell, the neck is fused, the hips are fusing, certain parts of the spine, the disc are narrowing. It's affecting the jaw, shoulders, hands, Luckily, not my feet or anything yet. Oh, and my eyes. Yes, it's affecting my eyes. I have to make an appointment with the eye doctor. I'll probably call tomorrow and get that done because I thought the floaters have lapsed, but I noticed a little while ago they were still kind of whatever. I could still see them floating around. And for those of you who don't know what floaters are, it's like little black dots. And then again, some people see other objects, but they're just floaters. They just, they're just there. With me, it looks like little little black dots, like little bugs or something, but whatever. And again, that's caused by the AS. Because obviously with AS, you get inflammation behind, I think it's behind the eye. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to find out. I'll find out when I go to see the eye doctor. But you get inflammation in the eye, and it causes, is it iritis? Iritis, I believe it's called. And so I got to deal with that. As if my eyes aren't bad enough, not have to deal with this. But so yeah, that is where I'm at now. I started Enbrel against my better judgment a few weeks ago, and I will be honest with you when I say that hurts like a bitch. It feels like injecting alcohol. I got the pen, the Shirklick, and when you do it, it feels just like you're shooting alcohol in your body. It burns so bad. But so far I've had no relief from that. But I'll give it time. If that does not work, the next option, and will be the final option, as far as medications other than narcotics and things of that nature, which I have not wanted to do, and I've stayed away from them. I still do the Celebrex and the anti-inflammatories, but as far as the heavy duty pain medicines, I have not done. Anyway, the next step after the Enbrel, if it doesn't work, will be the Remicade infusions. That is where you go in to the clinic or wherever they do it, and it's basically like being people who are on chemo. That they go in, they get hooked up, they sit there for a few hours, get their dose, and I think it's like every. Did he say it was once every 4 weeks or once every? I don't remember. But in any case, that's what that is, and that, as far as treatment for the AS, it's the final treatment, and yeah, we'll see what happens. All right. On that note, I'm going to get off here for now because there's a few other videos I want to do. One of them is answering a few questions for a young lady who sent me an email, who's also been diagnosed with the Ankylosing Spondylitis, and I'm going to answer her questions as best I can. I'll give it my best shot, and I will. But yeah, I want to do that. On that note, I will talk to you all later. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all. And yes, I'm watching all you guys' videos. Angie, Jess, everybody I'm watching. I just haven't been. I'll get into that in the next video, guys. Alright? Alright, on that note, yeah, I'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye.